Hello, my name is Maurice Jordan.
Crystal Fugate.
Winston Burton.
Barbara Lowry.
Daniel Fugate. Devontae Taylor.
Dawn Cameron.
It's Keith Clowers.
Sister Martha. It's Pat Cagle.
Ward.
Jackie Drumright.
Ellen Bolton.
Crystal McLemore.
Don Jordan.
April Drumright.
Carl Young.
Alex Drumright.
Brianna Taylor.
Wayne McLemore.
Rosalind Thompson.
Kirsten McLemore.
Martise Howell.
Christian McLemore.
Kirby Cagle.
Mary Ward.
Elise Cagle.
Naja Cagle.
Terry Covington.
Erica Clowers. Kiara Clowers.
Tiffany Drumright. Jeffrey Drumright.
What I'm going to miss about Pastor Frank the most is just being by his side at times of working.
He worked hard. He had great commitment for this house.
Hard-working man.
He was a hard-working, great man of God.
Working in the back in the warehouse, making boxes.
Working at the church. He was always fast-moving, fast-pacing.
I probably would never know all the work he put in, all the behind-the-scenes things that he did.
Brother Frank, he didn't say a whole lot, but sometimes you don't have to say a whole lot. You just watch them and watch their life, and it'll explain everything that you ever need to know.
He was quiet, but that didn't really matter.
His silence brought such peace to me. He was very quiet in words, but he spoke volume, just the way he carried himself.
He was a man of few words, but when he did speak, everybody listened.
He was a quiet, nice.
He's very quiet.
He didn't speak much.
I thank God for meeting such a man. A few words, but you learn so much from him just from his presence.
He was quiet.
Even though he wasn't a man of many words, when he did say something, everybody knew, you better listen.
He was a man of very little words, but he held so much volume.
Brother Frank is quiet, but sometimes he would start talking about something and he just started laughing, and I just thought he was really a good man.
What I'm going to remember most of Pastor Frank, I call him Pastor Frank because he was my pastor, along with Pastor Karen, is his smile.
He just always come in and wave and smile.
You'll see that grin and smile, and it just kind of make you tickle.
We used to joke and laugh and have a good time.
When I see him, I come and give him a handshake or dap or something, and he'll smile.
Every time I seen him, he smiled.
Joking and laughing.
Beautiful smile he always has on his face.
One of Frank's adopted sons. I do thank God for him, his role in life. My father was never in my life, and he was an example to me of how a man should treat his wife, how a father should treat his family, and most of all, how a man should love God. I even look at Pastor Frank and just how he treated his wife, his children, just how he carried himself. It really has a big impact in my life.
He has been a great inspiration into my life, and one day I hope that I could be as great as man as he was. And he showed me how to be a respectful young man.
Changed my world, my life. He was my pap. Pap. He was my only pap. He was a good man.
He was a father figure for me.
They got up 6:30 in the morning and drove the Cape to take me to rehab just so I could try to get my life on track.
He's always had loving arms opened up for anybody in need, and you could just talk to him and pastor about anything.
He said it's just like a daughter needs a hug, and we do.
He was a great man. He's a role model to me.
Brother Frank and Sister Karen was like a second mother and father.
He was like a father to me. He taught me things, the things of excellence, and he showed me so much.
Not only my pastor, my friend, he's family.
Even though I'm not his real family, that Brother Frank treated me like I was his family.
A very loyal and faithful man to not only to his wife but to the whole church.
Like a grandfather figure to me, and he was always there for anything you needed.
He was always there when we needed advice or, just needed someone to uplift our spirits when we was down.
And I'd just like to say that Brother Frank was an encourager.
He's always been there. He's been my mentor. He's been a leader in my life.
I felt safe around him.
I just thought he was really a good man, and they were such a great couple together.
He's such an inspiration.
And I just appreciate Pastor Frank being an open man and an honorable man and a humble man. He was just loved among our family.
His presence was consistent. It was something that we could count on.
You know, he was a corrector, of course.
And then if I didn't have time enough to set myself up, he would set it up for me. Now that's a great boss, don't you think?
He was my mentor, my friend, my pastor.
You heard the saying, gentle as a dove, but strong as a lion. That kind of describes Brother Frank.
A special man. You never heard him complain about anything.
He was just a great man.
I always remember his calm, peaceful demeanor.
Pastor Karen is just the voice of the church, but Brother Frank was really the backbone, the one that held everything together. They did everything behind the scenes that just spoke so much.
He teaches us a whole lot, and our excellence and stuff that he does for us and all.
Brother Frank and Sister Karen together have always been an inspiration to me.
Brother Frank, he was a great man.
You can also tell the way he carried himself that he was a military man.
Brother Frank meant a whole lot to me. I just thank him for his excellence that he did.
He was a really good person.
He's just a great man.
I'm going to miss the bold suits, the colors that he wore.
He helped me lift me up. He gave me courage.
You know, he was a great man of God. He walked with great integrity. He worked hard. He had great commitment for this house.
Brother Frank was a good man. He loved God.
He was a great man that will be missed dearly, and we all loved him.
He was a man of God, I understand.
He was a very, very godly man.
He taught me that if you do your best and give it to God, then God will always take care of you.
You could just feel God's love flowing through him and our pastor.
We'll be rejoicing one day soon, and very soon we will see the King together.
We're going to miss Brother Frank. We love you.
And I just love everything about him. I will miss him, and we love you.
I just know he's safe in the Lord's arms.
We love you, Brother Frank, and we know you're in a good place.
We all loved him, and rest in peace until we meet again, Brother Frank. I love you.
I know he's in heaven looking down, smiling on us now, and we miss you, brother. You're going to be missed so much, and we love you, brother.
He will be missed dearly. I'm going to miss you, Brother Frank, and God bless you, Sister Karen.
I love you, and I will miss you dearly, and God bless you, Sister Karen.
I'm going to miss him a lot.
Just the things that he told me and showed me will live within my heart. And Brother Frank, I'm going to miss you dearly, and I'm going to miss you.
I'm going to miss that smile that I saw every once in a while, but thanks God that I got to know him.
I love you, Brother Frank.
I'm going to miss him a whole lot. I loved him.
Brother Frank, I'll see you soon. See you later.
A lot of times it comes down to the saying that you don't miss nothing until it's actually gone. And we're going to miss you a whole lot, Brother Frank.
And I'm just going to miss shop talk right before church every Sunday. And I love him, and I'll talk to you later.
I'm going to miss every day giving him a hug and telling him I love him.
So when they're going to heaven, so see you when I get there.
I love you, and I'll see you.
I'll see you again someday. Love you and miss you.
Thank you for letting me be a part to carrying out the mission, to carry out the vision, again, for the ministry that you worked so hard for so many years.
Bye, I love you, and I love you, Pastor Karen.
I love you, Brother Frank.
He's just a great man. I love him, and I'm going to miss him.
I miss you, CYC.
He's truly going to be missed. He was a real good man of God, and we're going to miss him so much.
We have big shoes to fill, but we're ready. We'll see you soon.
He wanted to see the ministry here go forth, grow and multiply, and be all that God had called it to be. And we're going to work hard to make sure that comes to pass in order to honor him, because he was worth it. He was worth it.